What to do when your loved ones and family does not support your dreams. That's a problem. So how do you fix it? In this video, I'm going to share with you three things. Number one, how to get their acknowledgement. Number two, how to get their support. And number three is how to get them to grow with you. This is from a personal story which I accomplished from getting no support to now getting the best support. Let's get into this. Why? The question is, why don't they support you? That's the first question I ask myself. You see, when I was trying to quit my job, create my own business, I was actually talking to my wife and family. I didn't get much support. But why? Why was the question was why? I was trying to tell them, give me support, but I wasn't getting support. So the question asked, why? And this is very simple. Is they were confused. They just didn't know what I was getting into. Right? That's a normal thing. Even you, when you're trying to start something, you are really confused, right? You're not sure. Same thing, your family is actually confused. So it's a very normal process. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how to break that confusion and bring clarity. And once they get that, you will get the acknowledgement, support, and they will grow with you. So point number 1 is, how do you get their acknowledgement? You see, for me, when I was trying to do something, I was really confused and I was like, I don't know if this is something I can do. So I started actually really digging deeper, trying to understand, is this the right thing for me or not? I started learning more, and then this aha moment came that, oh, this makes sense. This is what I want to do. And then I believed in myself, right? When I believed in myself, I got the acknowledgement to myself I wanted to do further. Same thing with you. When you're trying to do something, you're really confused at first. But you dug deeper, you brought yourself on the journey, right? And you believed in yourself. Same thing, your family member, they need to be brought on the same journey, starting from which confusion you started at, right? That point of confusion where you start, bring them to that point. What did you do? Bring them on the journey. The key word here is bring them on the journey. Show them what you're getting into. When you start explaining them and what you're getting into, they start understanding, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe. And this is the question, maybe. They have not agreed with you fully, but they're like, oh, maybe it makes sense. And that's when you want to get the acknowledgement and say, look, I need 12 months to really do this because I believe it's for me and I can do it. And that's exactly what I spoke to my wife. 12 months. And I got it. I got her acknowledgement. You want to try that same thing with your family. Bring them on the journey and get the acknowledgement. Get them to say, yes, let's do it for 12 months or 14 months or 2 years, whatever that time period is. The number 1 step is get their acknowledgement. Okay? Number 2 is you want to get their support. How to get their support? That's point number 2. Now, what I did was, now, when I was started learning, I was doubting myself. I'm like, ooh, I've got into this. I'm not sure if that's right for me. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe. Maybe I was giving up at time. But then really, I'm like, oh, I'm getting a lot of support from the community. They're sharing a lot of stuff with me. This makes sense. I think I can do it, right? Same thing my wife was feeling, whether I could do it or not. When I started getting stuff from this side, I started sharing with my wife. When I started sharing a lot with my wife, she started understanding more what I was doing. And then I started getting her support. Same thing with you. When you're trying to do something, you might be confused. You might be like, I don't know if this is right for me. Oh man, my family is giving me acknowledgement, but oh, what if I'm wrong? You're thinking that, right? But when people start sharing more with you, you start understanding the subject more. You then believe in yourself that, yes, you now support yourself, right? Same thing with family. Start sharing what you're learning. When you start sharing what you're learning with them daily, like me, I started sharing daily with my wife, right? You want to start sharing daily with your loved ones, your family. What you're learning every day, start sharing. Hey, I learned this today. And they will be very curious. Oh, this is something new. Are you sure it's going to work? Questions are going to come, very normal. Oh, maybe it's a scam. I don't know if it's going to work. Are you sure? Oh, forget about it. It's taking too long. These are normal things. When they say this, bring back the acknowledgement that they gave you for 12 months. But don't stop sharing. The key word here is Start sharing continuously with your family, loved ones, so they know what's happening. And when they know what's happening, they will start giving you more and more support, because they will see how committed you are, how determined you are, what actions you're taking. Okay, that's number two. Number three is now taking it to the next level. Is not only the support, is how to get them to grow with you, and that is amazing. Okay, so what I did was I started getting a lot of support from the community that I was in, but I started taking a lot more action. I was involved now, reading books, doing actions and activities, and now this knowledge really anchored in me, and it's like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to do, right? Now I'm totally immersed in what I said I was going to do. It is exactly right. I needed to bring that same feeling with my wife. What I started doing with my wife is I started getting the actions that I was getting from the course I was learning, is getting my wife to do the actions as well. The books I was reading, I was getting my wife to read the same books. Now what is happening is, while she was reading the book, she started growing herself, right? And that's how I brought her to grow with me. But at no point, remember, this is really important, at no point I told her, you must do this, you must do this, you must. No, this is the way of actually bringing the support together and growing together, is you start involving them in what you do. That's the key word here, right? Involve them in your daily activities. Think about yourself. It's when you are learning something, if you are more involved in that, you're going to believe in yourself more, that you can do it. This is the right thing, correct? Same thing with your family. Involve them now. The books you're reading, the activities you're doing, the actions you're doing, the videos you're making, get them involved, get them to see your videos, get them to read the books, open the book, share a bit of inside what you learn from the book with them. Involve them. The key here is start involving them in your journey. When people get involved, they grow with you, and when they automatically grow, they feel good about themselves that they are growing, and that's when they will give you more support and grow with you further. Does that make sense now? So three things, okay, how to really get the support. That comes in three things. Number one is get their acknowledgement. How to get their acknowledgement is bring them on the journey. Number two is get the support. How to get the support is start sharing what you're learning with them. Number three is get them to grow with you. How do you do that? Is by involving them in the activities that you're doing daily. That's what it is. Simple. I did the same thing, and within like 12 months I got the best support, right? And I'm very grateful for it. Same thing, you tried, let me know how it goes, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me the thumbs up, give me the like, comment below if you've got any questions about that. Okay, I'm happy to make more videos for you. Till the next video, ABC. Always be connecting.